Well, good evening, everybody. We got thrown a curveball. Game is starting significantly earlier than we expected, so we couldn't even run our intro here tonight. Here for you. We'll get the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup for you in just a moment, but we didn't want to miss the start of the ball game. First pitch offering from Williams connects in the zone for called strike one. It's Logan Coslin who's up to bat, and quickly an 0-2 count. John, we've got beautiful weather here tonight. It's a great night for baseball here, coming to you live from Hernando High School in Brooksville, Florida.
Yeah, it really is, Will. It's clear. It's almost cool. Probably a little later tonight. We'll need our jacket again.
Foul tipped, not able to be caught, so we'll do it again. Again, apologize for the sudden start. We're having internet issues as well, so it's just turning into a wonderful evening on our end. We're going to do the best that we can to try to get that resolved. We will also record this game as a backup. Looks like a changeup.
Just missed. He said that was a curveball, Will, to start us off tonight. I think it was more like a knuckleball we got with the internet.
Yeah. It's fouled away out of play, first base side.
Coslin doing a good job of being a leadoff batter, seeing a lot of pitches.
Like I said, we are working through some internet issues, so if the screen does buffer on you, as that gets popped up,
It's going to stay in.
Ellis under it, and he'll make the grab in foul territory for out number one.
Those catches like that to the catcher are a lot more difficult than they look.
Brings up Jonathan Rodriguez.
Hernando's in game two of three in a row. They played Nature Coast last night, Mitchell tonight, and again they'll have Nature Coast. I'm sorry, they play Friday night, not tomorrow night.
Williams offering will miss outside, ball one to Rodriguez.
Hard to believe, Will. The season's regular season's almost over. A couple more days.
Yeah, it's certainly flown by. A lot of great baseball in the area. Count moves to 1-1. And that'll catch the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rodriguez, starting shortstop for Mitchell. And that'll be swing and a miss for strike 3.
Williams comes out dealing. Of course, he's cousins. A lot of people listening to the broadcast may be familiar with Dalton Williams from the Spring State Eagles. Both lefties.
2 quick outs to the inning now brings up the starting catcher, Kyle Coslin. Caden Williams on the mound. Was able to hold up the swing confirmed by the first base umpire. Again, we're working on a backup internet transmitter. It appears to be getting by for us, and I'm sure I just jinxed that, but we're still working on our primary system. It was working perfectly until, of course, the game started on us, and it completely went out. So we'll do what we can. As that gets lined to left. Fair ball. Right down the line. Coslin's going to motor into second with a stand-up double.
Yeah, well, that ball, I believe, was right on the chalk line.
So a 2-out double for Coslin. Gets a runner in scoring position for the Mustangs. They try to get a 2-out rally going top of the first inning. Now for the cleanup hitter Matthew Maggio. He's the starting pitcher tonight for the Mustangs. Liner that's going to drop down in front of Hedick. He'll make the toss over to Odell at first to retire the side. So that puts an end to the top of the first. No runs on one hit. We're actually going to go ahead and keep it here and do the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup for you since we didn't get a chance to do that on the onset. But give us just a moment. We'll come back from the commercial.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want.
Okay, back to live action here in the bottom of the first. We'll go ahead and do that Divinity Med Spa starting lineup for you. And we're going to go ahead and start with the
Mitchell
away
Mustangs.
Team.
Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
First for the visiting Mustangs of Mitchell. They've already got their first at-bats here in the top of the first inning due to the early start. We got Maggio on the mound, Coslin behind the plate. From left to right in the infield, we've got Coslin, Rodriguez, Aponte, and Kearns. And in the outfield, we've got Erickson in left, Weinberg in center, and Courtier in right. And the Mustangs are coached by Howard Chittum. And now let's go ahead and take things over to the home dugout for the Hernando Leopards to get their starting lineup. We're going to start with the battery. On the mound tonight will be Caden Williams. Behind the plate will be Kane Ellis. Left to right on the infield will be Morgan, Knierim, Hedick, and Odell. And in the outfield, Urso in left, Looper in center, and Saltzman in right field. Cody Whitelaw will be DHing tonight. And the Leopards are coached by Tim Sims. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Well, we're in the bottom of the first. Well, it's officially game time.
Yeah.
So for Maggio, this is his 8th appearance, ERA of 2.42. He's a sophomore.
As you can see from the flag in right center field, we've got a pretty decent wind blowing out tonight, so we'll see if that'll impact play at all. Probably about an 8 to 10 mile breeze, probably a little bit stronger the higher you go. So if you get a hold of one, we might see the long ball tonight.
Tell your 2, 3, 4 batters, they see that flag blowing well, and they're going to swing a little harder.
So here we are at the bottom of the first inning, and that'll bring up the starting designated hitter tonight for the Leopards, Cody Whitelaw. Whitelaw will be DHing for the pitcher tonight. That's Williams for Hernando. First pitch offering from Maggio will be outside for ball one. Misses upstairs 2-0.
Both pitchers working fairly quick off the mound.
That'll catch the corner. Nice placement there to battle back 2-1.
Had some pop on it. Oh.
Well, take a guess where that hit, John.
Well, our main camera and computer. One of those nights. Did it adjust?
Are you getting feedback, John?
A little bit.
Bear with us. That knocked out our audio. Don't worry. I'll turn it off here. Bear with us. We're having significant audio issues on our end. We're not sure if it's coming through or not.
I just lost you.
Are you getting that?
I hear yours. I don't hear it in mine.
Give me a call again. Okay, so we're having that knocked out our audio to you. That knocked out our audio to our main unit. So John's going to take you home. I'll manage the broadcast.
All right, so Ellis steps in for Hernando, and ball one. Runner on first. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. Called strike on the outside corner. He walked. 1-1 count to Ellis. Breaking ball misses inside, maybe just a bit high. Whitelaw with a pretty healthy lead at first on that last pitch. The Leopards played last night at Nature Coast. On the losing side, 6-2. Maggio takes a good long look in. Whitelaw continues to have a big lead. Swing and a miss outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ellis. Ellis hit a pretty deep ball last night, almost to center field, more maybe a little towards the alley in right center. He does have power. And Whitelaw dives back into first after Maggio gives him a little attention. So we're at 2-2 count, no outs, bottom of the first inning. Two-two pitch on the way, and there's a drive to right center field. Weinberg gets over in time and makes the out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Eric Odell, the first baseman for the Mustangs. Looks like Hernando's trying to slow down Maggio, who's working fairly quick. Breaking ball pops straight up and backing out of play. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball swinging a miss. Take the count to 0-2. Healthy cut by Odell. Infield's playing straight up. 0-2 pitch. Just misses. Maggio thought he had the strike there. Looked pretty close. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Beautiful night for baseball. And that ball misses upstairs, ball 2. 2-2. Whitelaw continues to have a pretty healthy lead at first. And there's a pop-up down the right side that's going to get out of play. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. And fouled straight back and stuck in the fence now. Odell's been aggressive at the plate. He's fouled off. I think that might have been the 3rd foul ball he's hit. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And just high, run the count full. Great discipline by Odell. I mean, that pitch is hard to lay off, especially with 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and Whitelaw started to go. And a swing and a miss. He strikes him out, so Odell goes down on strikes, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Austin Knierim, the lefty. So the cleanup batter, Knierim, try to keep the inning alive for the Leopards. Inside corner called strike 1. So Whitelaw led off the bottom half of the inning with a painting the chalk down the third baseline. And there's a shot over the second baseman that's going to get all the way to the wall in right center. Whitelaw is coming to third. He'll be waved around to home. We're going to have a play at the plate here. Throws a little off line, and Knierim is in there. I would say that's a double and an extra base on the throw home. Aggressive running by the Leopards pays off, and they take the lead 1-0. So a 2-out double by Knierim. Timely hit. That's going to bring up Looper. It's Palmer Looper, the center fielder. And a really nice hit. Yeah, that was just over the glove of Aponte. I mean, missed that by inches, it looked like, from here. Good effort by him. It's a game of inches, and that ended up with a double and a run scoring. So 2 outs. Looper is the batter, and he is a threat at the plate.
Well, John, it looks like our audio reboot worked.
Hey, welcome back.
So something went in our favor so far tonight with our issues. But we're happy that you're joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We've got an exciting start to this ball game as Maggio jumps out in front 0-1 on the swing and a miss from Looper. One.
Maggio's been trying to get that strike zone moved up a little bit, but umpire's not giving in. I wouldn't mess around up there with these guys hitting either.
Fouled away out of play, first base side. Yeah, that's the umpires catch a lot of flack, John. But I got to say, we've been doing games for 5 years now on GCSN, and the FHSA umpire crew, especially in our region, very high quality, and they're consistent, and we appreciate the work that they do.
That's
and
for sure.
Tries to check it up, but that'll be a check string strikeout and put an end to the home half of the first, but not before the Leopards strike first. They get on the board. A run on a hit. We move to the second inning. You're watching high school baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back to the action. Top of the second inning now. Drew Weinberg to lead things off for the Mustangs. Hernando able to capitalize on their opportunity in the bottom of the first off the RBI double. And Williams jumps out ahead, called strike one. Williams able to get the chase, quickly up 0-2 on the count.
Hit a 15 pitch first inning, so not a bad pitch count at all.
Williams from the windup offers, that's going to be outside the zone, but not a bad spot when you're up 0-2.
Yeah, it went off speed.
Tries the curveball back door, but it's going to be off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Just as a reminder, if you're new to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, go ahead, hit that like button. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. Great placement by Williams. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We are a registered nonprofit media company, but we do appreciate your viewership and your support. And your likes and follows to our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook and Twitter pages does help us in offsetting our costs. Hard line drive, center field, but right to Palmer Looper's glove. And quickly, 2 outs, John.
Yeah, I mean, 6 pitches, he's got 2 outs, does Williams. He's been pretty efficient tonight.
That was nice contact by Weinberg, but just sent it right to him.
Yeah, hit the ball hard.
It's going to bring up Kearns. Colin Kearns starting first baseman. He'll take called strike 1. Paints that inside corner beautifully. He's really got his location working here in the second, John.
Yeah, nasty breaking ball to catch the inside corner. Especially lefty-lefty. That's not fun.
Williams winds and offers. Curveball. That's going to be lined to right. Nice piece of hitting by Kearns, and he'll get the 2-out single. Another 2-out hit by Mitchell here tonight. That might start paying off for them if they can keep these hard hits going.
Yeah, we saw the Leopards do that in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs. They got the offense going, ended up scoring a run.
Brings up right fielder Josh Courtier. A little bit of tailing action off the plate outside, ball 1. Tries for that spot again. Good discipline by Courtier to know the zone. That one will catch.
Williams really staying on the corners. But he's trying to stretch those corners.
Kearns has his lead from first, and Williams offers from the stretch. Good block by Ellis.
Yeah, Ellis really a above average catcher, really good catcher, and that doesn't show up in the book, Will, but that's stops the runner from going to scoring position.
Absolutely right. Hitters count for Courtier, and that'll miss away for ball 4, so the discipline pays off. Courtier takes the walk, and here come the Mustangs. Brings up Hunter Erickson. Slow curve catches over the plate.
Looks like our base runner indicator's not working tonight at the moment.
Line drive foul down that left field line. Yeah, we'll reboot that in between the half inning. That's a little bit of an easier fix for us. But sometimes when our equipment connects with a foul baseball like that, that's our main unit right behind home plate. Sometimes we have to reboot our systems. Got the 0-2 count now between Erickson and Williams. Hard ground ball. Knierim with the backhand. No play to be had. Good play by Knierim at short, but that's an infield single all the way for Erickson.
Yeah, well, that saves the run from scoring. It's an infield single. Knierim just to make a play that was difficult enough, but it does save the run.
And the bottom of the order for Mitchell getting the job done. They've now got the bases loaded for leadoff hitter Logan Coslin. He flew out in foul territory his first time up. Leopards do have 2 outs in the innings. First pitch from Williams misses away, ball 1.
Big moment early in the game for Mitchell.
Snap throw down by Ellis. Odell trying to apply the tag at first. Sometimes you can, when you have that bases loaded situation, you can catch them a little bit aggressive on the leads at first, so not a bad idea by the Leopard defense. But good heads up play at first by Coslin till we get back. And the 1-2 from Williams. Tries for that outside corner, misses away. Good discipline by Coslin there, John.
Yeah, ball was running away a little bit. Great take with 2 strikes and the bases loaded.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ground ball over to Odell at first. That could be trouble. Good hustle by Coslin as he knows how important that was, but good effort by Williams and Odell to cover that play and get the out. So the Mustangs threaten. But they leave them loaded. Got a 1-0 ball game going into the bottom of the second inning. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, we're in the bottom of the second inning. And we got Mason Morgan, starting third baseman, leading things off for the Leopards. Mitchell able to load the innings in the top half, but unable to capitalize. Leopards are going to try to add to their total. Mustang defense is going to try to shut it down.
Oh.
Time was immediately called by home plate umpire, and they're going to meet.
I'm not sure what happened there. Time was called as
And the
Maggio was in his windup, just started. And I don't know what happened there, but either way, they got it settled.
and that'll be high ball one. Fastball fouled straight back. Fouled away out of play, first base side. And 1-2 count. Now to Morgan. Maggio's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Morgan trying to stay alive with that two-strike approach.
Ooh.
Called strike three. Beautiful breaking ball in that outside corner, John.
That was nasty. It's going down and away at the same time.
So Maggio gets the first out of the inning off that strikeout on the curveball. Now brings up Brody Hedick, starting second baseman for Hernando.
Looked like a slurve. Ooh, look out. Oh, ran in a little bit on Hedick.
Yeah. Fouled straight back. I think I picked a bad spot for Cam 2 tonight.
Yeah, one direct hit and two close calls.
One ball, one strike, one out. Maggio from the windup, and he'll offer
Nice
upstairs.
pitch. Oh.
Wind's starting to die down a little bit as the temperature does start to drop. That's going to be popped up. That could be trouble.
Get in there.
Drops outside the reach of Aponte at second, although he gave good effort on it. And a seeing eye single for Hedick. Gets a one-out runner aboard for Hernando. Now brings up the starting right fielder tonight, Michael Saltzman. Also doubles as the Leopard quarterback on the football team. He had a nice season this last fall.
So early on, we got 5 hits, and it's still just a 1-0 ball game.
Hedick with his lead from first as that gets chopped over to short. Rodriguez up with it, and no play to be had. Had to travel quite a bit just to get to that ball, so a nice play by him. But that'll be an infield single, back-to-back singles for the Leopards, and now they've got a scoring opportunity.
They covered a lot of ground. Again, knocks it down. Just when the ball gets hit in the hole like that, just getting to it is a win.
Brings up starting left fielder Nino Urso. That's going to get popped up. Infield fly rule is called as Coslin came up with it anyway, but the batter will be out. That's Urso. To secure out number 2 for Mitchell. Give them a little bit of breathing room here as the lineup rolls over. Leadoff batter Cody Whitelaw steps in. He walked his first time up. Fastball outside corner. Nice spot to jump ahead.
Infield's playing for 2.
Gets that placement on the outside corner again. Quickly 0-2.
Nice sequence. Will a fastball outside corner, curveball outside corner.
Got to imagine we'll see the inside part of the plate here, but we've got the setup on the outside part, so we'll see what's coming from Maggio.
Ooh, that's close.
Yeah, just misses on that one. Good discipline by Whitelaw to not chase.
Thought about it.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Hernando in this 1-0 ball game, bottom of the second inning. Hernando versus Mitchell, Gulf Coast Sports Network. I'm Will Wilkie alongside John McMurdo. Again, thank you for joining us here tonight on tonight's broadcast. We'll get reset there. Called strike 3. Maggio brought it right down Main Street to get the third out of the inning and put an end to the Hernando threat. No runs on 3 hits for Mitchell. We've got a run on 3 hits for Hernando as we take it to the third after this. Doing that this season is really hard. All right, welcome back to the action here in the top of the third inning. And we've had a lot of action so far here, John. 2 innings complete. We've already got 6 hits. But your point exactly a moment ago, just 1 run has scored. But we're also, don't let that stat line fool you with the hits. We're seeing some solid pitching here by both squads. Starting shortstop, Jonathan Rodriguez steps in.
Made a nice play to cover some ground last inning.
Williams claims that inside corner, called strike 1. That gets fouled straight back out of play. Quickly 0-2. Hard line drive, left center field, coming in on it,
nice
making the sliding grab. Palmer Looper with some showmanship on that one as he robs the hit from Rodriguez.
Took a seat on that catch, just sliding across the turf or the grass. Really nice play.
So that line out will record out number 1 of the inning, brings up Kyle Coslin. He had that solid double, and I know it's early in the ball game, but he's really done a great job behind the plate so far. I really like his secondary stance back there.
It's almost like he's standing up or squatting just a little bit.
Hard hit ball to left. That's got some distance on it. Going back towards the warning track and making the grab will be Urso. But Coslin jumped all over that one, John.
Yeah, it looked good off the bat, but it ends up just being a loud, long out. That wind had been blowing. I mean, it is blowing right now, but...
Yeah, definitely less than before. So 2 quick outs to the inning. Now brings up Matthew Maggio, the pitcher. And a liner over to Knierim, and just like that, the Mustangs go down in order. Through 2.5, it's still a 1-0 ball game. You're watching high school baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Stay with us.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back to the action here at Hernando High School in Brooksville, Florida on a beautiful Wednesday evening.
They could ask for better weather. It was a little more chilly last night. Tonight, I would say, is somewhere around perfect.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, John, but then again, any night's a great night for baseball.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
We've got the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Leopards this inning. That'll be Ellis, Odell, and Knierim. Don't see any changes with the Mustang defensive alignment.
I was seeing some great pitching already, some good hitting, and some great plays and defense. So all around, it's really been a clean game. Yeah, go back to Looper's catch last inning. That was nice to watch. Pretty athletic play he made.
Yeah, really good body control on that slide. I know he made it look easy, but that's a lot tougher than it looks.
Rodriguez showing his range at shortstop.
Kane Ellis to lead things off. Maggio trying to catch that outside corner, misses away ball one.
Fastball looks like it just sneaks up on you.
And that'll go right down Main Street to even the count.
Got a nice release on it, hides it well.
Curveball away. And that'll miss. Hitters count now for Ellis as Maggio continues to work the tempo. And that'll miss for ball 4, so Ellis will take the walk. Leadoff runner aboard for Hernando. They'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Coming in will be Caleb Russell, entering in at first base. So Caleb Russell now on first, replacing Ellis as the courtesy runner. Brings up Eric Odell.
0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning.
He's got a big bat. The Leopards would love to capitalize. Looks like a changeup there. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Hard hit ball. There's that big bat I was talking about. Hit that one to Bushnell, but it was foul.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't throw that pitch again.
Breaking ball did not break. Looked like he really tried to mix the speed on that one there too, John. He's doing mad. Slow down. Maggio's doing well, mixing speeds on his breaking balls. Although that one looked like it got away from him a little bit, but it'll come back even. 2 balls, 2 strikes here.
Yeah, and after that ball pulled down the third baseline, he's really staying away from him now, like challenging him to hit it the other way.
And that will miss. Throw down to second. And he got him. A really nice play by Coslin. And just like that, that erases the Hernando advantage of the leadoff runner.
Another defensive play.
And the payoff pitch will miss outside for ball 4. So Odell will take the 1-out walk. Now for Austin Knierim. He's got the only RBI of the evening so far tonight on that beautiful double. Fastball away. That'll catch the zone. Knierim will foul that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, a runner aboard at first. Nice turnout tonight.
Yeah, good crowd. They're not sitting right behind us, but the bleachers off to each side.
Liner to right, that's going to drop in. Odell motoring into third. Knierim will hold it first. And a nice piece of hitting by Austin Knierim. He's 2 for 2 tonight, putting runners on the corners for Hernando.
He wants that Glory Days bat, Will.
That's right. The Glory Days player of the game, which will be announced by John later on tonight, will take home the Glory Days gift card courtesy of Glory Days in Brooksville and a souvenir mini bat from the Gulf Coast Sports Network highlighting their fabulous play on the field here tonight. So make sure you tune in for that. They'll also be featured on our Facebook and Twitter pages, which you can find by searching at GCSN Broadcast. That's at GCSN Broadcast on Facebook and Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it these days. I don't know. Oh, that came in really tight.
They squared the bunt, pulled back, and got drilled.
But Looper appears to be okay. We're certainly glad to see that. Obviously not intentional given the situation. As that'll now load the bases for Hernando. Another big opportunity for the Leopards. They're going to try to capitalize with 1 out in the inning.
Oh, well, I did some digging today for the playoffs for Hernando's district. And unofficially official, or however you want to say it, Max Preps and talking to both teams, well, Nature Coast and Hernando, it looks like South Sumter is going to play Crystal River, the 1 and 4 seed, and then Hernando will be traveling to Nature Coast. That'll all take place next Tuesday. So a couple games left, but it looks like the playoffs for this district are set. Not sure about Mitchell.
That'll miss upstairs. Ball 1 to Mason Morgan. Runners all take their respective leads. Big cut from Morgan, but Maggio able to get it by. Corners are in slightly. Middle infield at double play depth. Hard line drive to right center field. That could be trouble, but great job in right by Courtier. He'll make the grab, but the runners will tag. At an RBI to Mason Morgan, getting Odell in for third, putting Hernando up 2-0. So good job by Morgan there. He did his job. He got that runner in from third.
Yeah, that's a big RBI. It gives them a 2-run lead. If you're going to make it out, you might as well get a RBI in doing so. That's a effective pop out.
I'll bring up Brody Hedick. He's 1 for 1 today. Runners now on the corners for Hernando. That first pitch will miss away. Ball 1. Two no. Runner goes. And he'll make it in safely. So Looper will get the stolen base.
Yeah, after getting drilled, he's able to effectively get over into scoring position.
Maggio tries that outside corner, misses away. Hitters count for Hedick.
Yeah, first base open. I don't think I'd give in to him.
And the 3-1. Fouls that one straight back.
He does come after him. They're number 7 in the order, but he is 1 for 1 with a single.
And that'll miss for ball 4, so Hedick will reach base the second time tonight. And once again, load the bases for the Leopards. They've already plated one this inning. They're trying to add some more. Maggio and company trying to get out of the inning. And it'll bring up Michael Saltzman. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a single.
Wind's blowing straight out. Look over there to right center.
Maggio jumps right out and gets that called strike.
Great location.
Gets fouled back. Quickly 0-2.
See if he drops that breaking ball in here. Saltzman's right on the fastball.
Called strike 3. A beautiful spot on that outside corner. And Maggio able to get out of it. Hernando capitalizes, but they leave the bases loaded. No runs on 3 hits for the Mustangs. 2 runs on 4 hits for Hernando.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Yeah, me and Becker are thinking about going Sunday because that's like a 6 o'clock game. We're playing Buffalo.
So again, just so our viewers are aware, if you're having issues, we are running our backup internet tonight. Our primary went out, of course, literally 2 minutes before we were about to go live.
And the game started early.
And the game started early. Our backup is trying its best to keep up. Overall, we're doing pretty well from what we can see here. If you do get a little bit of a stutter or it starts to slow down on you, just hit that pause button for about 10 to 15 seconds, and it should catch up and be just fine for you. So we're in the fourth inning. Leading things off will be Drew Weinberg for Mitchell. Bunt is shown, but it looks like it made contact in the box.
Not a bad idea there, Will, just to maybe catch the defense sleeping, not expecting the bunt. Not sleeping, but not expecting the bunt on first pitch of the inning.
That'll miss upstairs. The fourth inning is the Glory Days inning. Glory Days has been partnering with the Gulf Coast Sports Network for the last 4 years. We appreciate their support from the entire crew up at Glory Days in Brooksville. Make sure you check them out. They've got great food and a great fun atmosphere. I know it's a favorite spot for our entire crew. And they sponsor our Glory Days Player of the Game. They'll get that Glory Days gift card at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, as well as a souvenir mini bat from the Gulf Coast Sports Network. My cohort John McMurdo will bring you that Player of the Game announcement at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, and we'll put their picture up tonight on Facebook and Twitter with their goodies. So make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at GCSN Broadcast. Great job by Weinberg there, John. Good discipline at bat. Gets a leadoff runner aboard for the Mustangs.
Yeah, good teammate there on a 3-1 pitch he probably could have swung at. It was borderline. Takes the walk.
That brings up Jacob Aponte. Lined out his first time up. First pitch offering upstairs, ball one.
Healthy lead over there at first. Williams noted that and threw over.
One.
I think that's Weinberg at first. He's got an aggressive lead.
Nice stop by Ellis. One gets fouled back.
That sounded strange. Off the end of the bat. Mustangs dugout's coming alive. They sense a little bit of a rally here.
We got the leadoff runner on each of the last 2 innings, but haven't been able to capitalize. They're going to try to do it now.
That's pretty close.
As you can tell from the dugouts. And that'll bring up the payoff pitch now between Williams and Aponte. Getting fought off. Good battle by Aponte.
Yeah, he's not making it easy for Williams.
Hard hit ball, sky high to left, going back on it, and making the grab at the warning track is Urso.
It was a long ways out there.
That was a really nice hard hit by Aponte, but just short of the fence. Will net out number 1 of the inning for Hernando. Now brings up Colin Kearns. He's 1 for 1 tonight.
Lefty-lefty matchup.
That'll miss upstairs, ball one.
Ellis really comes out of that position quick. It's ready to throw behind the runner at first. Oh, they got him picked off.
And the tag is applied by Knierim at second base off the throw from Odell on the pickoff by Williams. And that'll be out number 2. Takes that runner off the base for the Mustangs, so they're going to try to start over. Sliced foul the other way.
Looks like he went as soon as Williams picked up his front foot with a lefty. They could still come over to first. Ooh, look
Ooh, right on the helmet. Kearns immediately jogs to second. He appears to be fine. Luckily, that appeared to be an off-speed pitch from what I can tell there, John.
Yeah, it was definitely a breaking ball.
But we're certainly glad to see that he's okay. As the umpire crew, obviously, they're going to take the abundance of caution for safety and just have a quick word with him. Probably toss him some algebra questions, which I'm sure he nailed, and he's good to go.
I'd probably miss those even if I wasn't hit by a pitch. Pinch runner. I heard 22 for 5.
Actually, we're going to have a new batter there, John.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be Hudson Phelps coming into the game. And we assume that he's going to take over in right field. We'll try to give that a look at the half inning. Big swing. Williams able to get it by. Hudson Phelps in his first plate appearance tonight. Williams tries to get him to chase and did not, as Ellis asked for the appeal. Another nice stop by Ellis on that one. Hard hit ball, but right to the glove of Morgan.
Great play by Morgan.
And he'll corral that laser for out number 3. So the Mustangs threaten, but they can't capitalize. After 3.5, it's a 2-0 ball game. Stay with us.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
All right, welcome back to the home half. And just so our viewers at home are aware, Courtier is back in right field for Mitchell. So, John, for our viewers who may not understand, myself included, actually, can you explain that substitution there and why Courtier is back in the field for Mitchell?
Yeah, so this you can sub out your starter for a pinch hitter or whatever, and then you could sub the starter back in one time. It burns the person that came in for him. So that's a one-time free substitution, so to speak, but it does burn the pinch hitter from last name, which I forget his name. I think it was number 22.
Hudson, yes. You know, Urso to lead things off. Maggio jumps right out with that called strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Maggio looking for that punch out. Urso looking to stay alive, get that leadoff runner aboard for Hernando. As that'll miss upstairs. Fouls that one away, out of play. Temperature really dropping. It was a beautiful day today, John. I want to say it was in the mid to upper 70s, but we've probably at least lost 10 degrees since the game started here.
Yeah, it's really cooling off quick.
And a beautiful pitch from Maggio freezes Urso. He'll get that backward K in the ledger for Mitchell.
Great strike three call, too, by the umpire. I love that.
The showmanship or the accuracy or both?
Both.
One out now for Cody Whitelaw. I concur.
Ooh.
Just missed on a scrape there.
So back to that substitution, you kind of, in baseball terms, they'll say you're married to that person, and then they could come back in one time, the starter, and then that sub is burnt for the rest of the game.
Hard hit ball to left center field. Going over to make the grab at the warning track will be Erickson. And that'll be the second out of the inning for Hernando. Whitelaw gave it a ride, but not enough.
There have been some hard hit balls, just not quite deep enough.
And the wind has now died down completely. That flag is not moving at all in right center. If you can see it, it's right over the scoreboard there in our shot from camera number 1.
No help from Mother Nature right now.
Kane Ellis now up. He'll take that first pitch outside the zone for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouls that one straight back. And the 1-1 offering.
Fooled him on that pitch. Off speed. Ellis has good power.
And he'll give that one a ride to left, but Erickson again, you get that tailing action off of a slice like that, right back into Erickson's glove for out number 3. And at the end of 4, we've got a 2-0 ball game. No runs on 3 hits for Mitchell, 2 runs on 4 hits for Hernando. We got more baseball coming up next.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
I had to give them away. All right, so we're in the top of the fifth. We got 9-1-2 coming up for Mitchell this inning. Leading things off will be Hunter Erickson. He's 1 for 1 with a single tonight.
And Mitchell's been right there. Oh, sorry, Will. Mitchell's been there the couple of the innings. They've been right there to have an opportunity to tie it up, maybe even take the lead. So they're far from out of this game.
That's right. Erickson was part of that effort in the second inning where the Mustangs left the bases loaded. Count will even up. And Erickson fouls that one away. Erickson got a lot of action in left field in the in the bottom half of the fourth. Had 2 hard hit balls that way, one to the warning track that we could see for sure. The other one might have been on the fringe. He's going to line that one right up the middle. Another nice piece of hitting from Hunter Erickson. And he's 2 for 2 tonight, John.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there. Leadoff single. It'll be interesting to see how Hernando moves about, as they've already secured a playoff spot as far as the pitching goes for the rest of the game. If they get Caden Williams out of this game, he's at 66 pitches right now.
He's going to bring up Loden Coslin. Grounder over to Knierim. Makes the toss to second. Over to first. Double play. 6-4-3. Knierim Hedick to Odell. And just like that, 2 outs to the inning.
Well, that'll help the pitch count.
That'll bring up Jonathan Rodriguez. Williams able to drop that one in and get ahead in the count, 0-1.
It's a nice breaking ball.
Gets fouled away. Right towards the concession stand, which if you're here, they just announced that last call for hot food.
Hot food.
We are unable to partake. Don't want to miss the action here. That's going to be Knierim up with it. Fires over to Odell. Had a beautiful one-hop scoop to retire the side, and the Mustangs will go down in order. Another quick inning takes us to the bottom of the fifth. It's still a 2-0 ball game. Great high school baseball action on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
All right, we're in the bottom of the fifth. 3, 4, 5 batters due up for Hernando. Eric Odell to lead things off. He walked his last time up. That one gets fouled away out of play. Popped up first base side, drifting into foul territory and making the grab is Kearns. And that'll be out number 1 in the inning. Brings up Austin Kinnearum, starting to fill up that stat book. He's got a single and a double and an RBI already tonight, as well as some nice plays at shortstop.
Yeah, he's having a fine game.
Hard hit ball, towering to right field.
Oh,
Courtier had to cover a lot of ground on that play as the ball kind of came back on him, had that spin on it. So Kinnearum will reach on the miscue. And get into scoring position. Looks like we're going to have a, oh no, he was just dropping off some gear. So Kinnearum will remain at second. Now
that
brings
ball's up there.
Now brings up Palmer Looper. Yeah, we don't see much wind at field level, but seemed like there was some wind up aloft there, John, and kind of made that play a lot tougher for Courtier than you might have thought. But that was a tough play for him in right. He had to hustle just to get there.
Yeah, he got there. I don't know if the lights had something to do or maybe could be a little windy up there.
Maggio jumps out 0-1. Fastball low will even things up. Maggio now at 85 pitches on the evening. Bunt is showing it's going to get popped up. And that will drop in. A fortuitous bounce for Looper. And he'll bunt his way on with a single.
Usually see the ball popped up like that. It's caught, but it split him just right.
That puts 2 on, 1 out now for Hernando. For Mason Morgan, he's got an RBI tonight. Getting that sacrifice fly to right field earlier on in the ball game. Hernando would love to get another run or two this inning. Mitchell looking for that double play ball.
Ball just missed high. Can't really see the bullpens from here, Will, but I don't hear anything going on.
Yeah, I was listening for it as well.
Well, say that because Maggio's up to 88 pitches. Oh, jeez.
And there it goes.
Well,
so John, if you don't mind, I might need you on camera 2 for a moment, and I'll take over.
You got it.
Count now moves to 3-1. That hit directly on our camera box, as you can see. Maggio battles back to work the count full. So we'll have a payoff pitch. Other way, John. Other way. Popped up. Right field. Courtier giving chase on another tough ball. He'll come up with this one. Great play to record the out. Hey, John, can you slide it to the... I'll wait till you're strapped in. So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll get that information for you and get it back to you. We'll take a quick break and be back after this, watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Lower. Pull the box down.
So we try to reset the whole thing? I can try to reset it.
Yeah. So we apologize for the current view. You have to leave the hooks where they are. They have to stay where they are. It's bad. You have to put the hooks where they were. All right, we're going to go off this view for a moment. Hedick now up to bat. You're going to have to open up the box and line everything up. And let's get that pitching change recorded. Sorry, we're trying to handle multiple items. It looks like Aiden Gaines is now in. He's now got a 1-1 count. That one gets fouled straight back. Breaking ball low in the zone. Beautiful curveball, called strike 3 on the inner half. And that will retire the side. At the end of 5, it's still 2-0. Watching high school baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Welcome back. We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. So the 2-0 ball game in favor of the Leopards. Leading off will be Kyle Coslin, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Had a double and a fly out. Caden Williams remains in the game for the Leopards on the mound. He's got 71 pitches through 5. He's had a good outing tonight. And that ball's going to be grounded to shortstop. Across the diamond. Big stretch and pulls him off the bag. So he'll reach on the error. Very good. And the Mustangs have their leadoff batter aboard. They'll bring up Matthew Maggio. He's 0 for 2, ground out and a flyout. And breaking ball just misses. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Misses off the plate. Will run it. Count at 2-0. So Will's back. He's fixed our home plate camera and turn it back over to him.
We got the leadoff runner on. Now for Maggio, who's still batting. Did a wonderful job on the mound for Mitchell tonight.
Ooh, big cut.
Williams able to get it by. Count evens now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're going to be back here for the Friday night game against Nature Coast, Hernando and Nature Coast. And I can tell you, we're not going to put our home plate cam where we did tonight.
We go a little higher, maybe.
I think that's number 4 tonight.
It's definitely been tested.
And here we go, payoff pitch. Maggio calls time. Smart move by him to try to disrupt the tempo. Mustangs only trail by 2. It's been a close ball game all throughout. That's popped up to right field. Saltzman having some trouble with it, but he'll recover and make the grab for out number 1.
If that's another high fly ball we've seen to the right side, and Wynn's got to be playing some games because both times it was a little difficult. I mean, those are high fly balls.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, John. Drew Weinberg now steps in. 0 for 1 with a walk. That one tails away from the plate, 2-0. Ellis will call time and have a quick trip to the mound. Don't expect this to take very long. So we'll keep it here.
See, 11 and 14 or 44 headed down to the bullpen for Hernando.
Good eyes there, John. Definitely some activity down there as Williams has now crossed the 80 pitch mark. And as you mentioned earlier, both teams have the playoffs coming up, I believe, within the next 10 days. So you do have to factor in those rest periods for these last few ball games of the regular season.
Yeah, Hernando will play next Tuesday.
Called on that outside corner.
That's right, Will. You got to get your rotation set just right. You don't want them to have too much time off, but you don't want them to be on a short leash either in the playoffs.
And the 2-2. Sky high again, first base side. Odell giving chase with it. And again, another comebacker, but he recovers and makes a great grab in foul territory for out number 2. Two outs, runner aboard now for Jacob Aponte.
You just tell when that ball gets up there, they're taking unusual routes to the ball. It tells you something's going on with the flight of the ball.
Chopper, Knierim up with it, fires over to first in time. Great job ranging to his right and then throwing back over from his left. 6-3 for out number 3. At the end of 6, or we go to the bottom of the 6, still 2-0. Hernando over Mitchell. We'll be back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
So we're ready to start the bottom of the 6th. Actually waiting on the umpires, I believe. Had to just get a quick drink, and we're back. Oh, we were waiting for Kotzer, or Koslin rather, as he had to get geared back up. So we'll have the throwdown in just a minute.
Well, Mustangs are down to their final 3 outs. I mean, it's not for a lack of hitting on their part. They've had base runners tonight, either by way of walk or hits. Just haven't been able to plate the runs yet. Williams really looks good on the mound for Hernando tonight.
Still anybody's ball game.
It is.
And a tough job for you tonight, John. For you'll be picking the Glory Days player of the game here in just a little bit.
I appreciate that. I like when it's hard to pick the player of the game, though. When you can make an argument for a few different players, if not more.
Michael Saltzman to lead things off. First pitch from Gaines, misses high, ball one.
Always up for a challenge.
Well, you might get it tonight. Still anybody's ball game.
Careful what I wish for.
Fastball away. Man, the 2-1. Gaines able to get it by. Big cut from Saltzman. Saltzman 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
Be interesting to see if Williams comes back out for the 7th.
Called strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Gaines. He'll get the backwards K in the books. And that brings up Nino Urso. Urso looking to get on base.
Williams is at 84 pitches right now, so he definitely can come back out. Just a matter of if he will.
Yeah, it looks like they've pulled the players from the Hernando bullpen. No activity down there right now. So you're right, John. I mean, maybe give them a chance to try to close out the inning with a set number of pitches at least.
I guarantee it's telling Coach, my arm's fine, Coach. I want to go back out there.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hard hit ball, right field. Going back and making the grab will be Courtier.
I don't know if it's just me, but it seemed like that ball, was hit harder than where it went to. It's just like the ball's not traveling tonight.
I agree with you, John. Off the bat, that looked really solid from Urso, where it might make it to the fence or, make it out of the reach of Courtier, but just ended up being a routine fly ball. Cody Whitelaw now up, top of the order for Hernando. Beautiful curveball.
That was really nice.
Gaines jumps out in front 0-1. Comes right back at it again. This one starting inside, coming back over the inner half.
Yeah, he's feeling that breaking ball right now. He's locating it well. Way ahead, 0-2.
And the 0-2. That's going to drop into left. Nice piece of hitting by Whitelaw.
Yeah, he got 3 breaking balls in a row, and that might be a mistake because you start to figure that out.
2-out single puts a runner on for Hernando. Now brings up the big bat of Kane Ellis. He's 0 for 2 tonight, but does have a walk. Done very well behind the plate. Keeping the Leopards in some situations with some quality footwork behind the plate. One gets fouled away.
Yeah, he's a guy that could drive the ball, and one swing of the bat can add a run or two for the Leopards.
Whitelaw with the lead from first. As that ball gets
Uh-oh.
knocked down, thrown back over. Good job by Coslin to knock that down, keep it in front of him.
Yeah, he almost had the runner caught at first base in no man's land.
Chop foul. And the 1-2 offering from Gaines, that'll be low. Good patience by Ellis.
I've been impressed with them taking pitches tonight on 2-2 on both, or I'm sorry, with 2 strikes on both sides of the field tonight.
The ball in the dirt. Whitelaw advances to second on the play.
It's a great pitch to steal on.
Runner now in scoring position for Hernando. We got a payoff pitch coming. Gets fouled away.
Ellis is a tough out. He's fouling off pitches.
So we'll do it again. 3-2. Foul tip in the glove. A great job by Coslin to come up with that one. And we move to the final frame. Mitchell has 3 outs to get 2 or more. We've got the conclusion of the ball game coming up next on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Stay with us.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
All right, welcome back to the action. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Mitchell has 3 outs to try to score 2 runs to keep this thing going, or add even more and try to take a lead. Tim Sims is giving the ball to Williams, Caden Williams, to say, get this job done. Although we do have to imagine, as there is activity in the Leopard bullpen, that he has a pitch count to get it done with, I'd imagine, John.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a plan in place, and he's also facing 7, 8, 9. And Mitchell, they have great offense. Coming into the game, they're batting .295 as a team.
And leading off the inning will be Colin Kearns. He's reached base both times tonight. Got hit by a pitch and got a single. And he's looking to start this Mitchell rally right here. Able to check that one up, ball 1.
Yeah, this at bat right here will probably determine how the rest of the inning's going to go for the pitching for the Leopards.
2-0.
Mitchell dugouts come alive.
Popped up. Urso giving chase in left field, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. It's exactly what Williams needed there, John.
Yeah, pitch number 87. Another loud pop. We've seen a lot of pop flies pretty deep to the outfield from both sides.
So we've got another pinch hitter.
It's number 17, I believe.
It's going to be Tyler Sterlinski. And he's quickly down 0-2. Williams commanding that corner.
Yeah, don't tell Williams he's about to throw a pitch 90. He doesn't look like it.
Tries to bring it back inside. Good discipline by Sterlinski to lay off of it. Count evens. And misses away again. And we've got a full count. Payoff pitch. Sterlinski's done well after getting down 0-2 to work the count even, or work the count full now. He fouls that one away towards my car. That's been that kind of night.
I mean, we're kind of headed that way, right?
Yeah. We'll do it again. And the payoff. Misses away for ball 4. Great at bat by Sterlinski. He'll draw the walk. And that will bring up Hunter Erickson. He's 2 for 2 tonight, 2 singles. He represents the tying run for Mitchell. That one missed high. Williams connects to battle back on that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. A runner on with the tying run at the plate. 2-0 ball game. Hernando scored in the first and the third. As that one gets fouled off right into the chest protector of Ellis.
Yeah, Williams jumps ahead 1-2.
Williams with a look and now offers. That gets popped up on the infield. Foul territory. Odell comes back and makes a great grab. Once again, that ball coming back towards the field. So whether it's a combination of that backspin or the wind or a little bit of both, it's made those catches more difficult tonight. But we've got 2 outs on the board now. And the top of the order, it's now or never for Mitchell. Logan Coslin steps in. Hernando looking to close out this ball game and bring home the W.
Coslin is the tying run at the plate.
Williams jumps out with that called strike on the outside corner. Foul ball out of play, right field. And 0-2. A lot of options here for Williams. We'll see what he does. Coslin has to protect. Pretty much go at anything close at this point. And that will get away. Coslin able to get out of the way. And
a little surprised he didn't wear that one. Natural reaction to get out of the way, though.
Strelinsky makes it into second. Now in scoring position. Oh, and that'll connect right on the helmet. Luckily, I think he was able to get his face down.
I don't know if the movement made the helmet fall off or the ball did, but I think they're going to come get Williams now.
Coach Jeff Lang coming out to the mound to talk with Williams. Obviously not intentional for multiple reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I hear a little chatter going on about that, but it's, Williams is at 102 pitches. He's down to the last strike. He's not trying to hit anybody.
And obviously, strategically, it puts the tying run on base, and then, just for the sportsmanship, and these kids don't play like that.
No.
So now things are interesting. Coach Lang out to calm Williams down. The lead
stay in the game.
Lead run now at the plate. That's Jonathan Rodriguez. Strelinsky at second. Coslin at first. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Williams has crossed the 100 pitch mark. Tries to check it up, unable to. Fastball, swing and a miss. And potentially the last strike of the ball game. That's what Williams is going to try to do. Rodriguez is going to try to battle hard and keep this game going. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. You can see the emotion on the face of Williams as he closes out the complete game shutout. And Hernando will take home the victory tonight by a 2-0 score. No runs on 4 hits, an error for Mitchell. 2 runs on 6 hits, an error for Hernando. And now let's take it over to John McMurdo for his Glory Days Player of the Game. John, who you got?
Well, for tonight, it's going to be Caden Williams. Congratulations to Caden. He pitched a complete game shutout, 7 innings pitched, only 4 hits and 3 strikeouts. So he kept the Mustangs in check throughout the game, and he was able to finish strong. So great job by Williams and the rest of the Leopards tonight.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time